Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Hobby Lobby 60% off Christmas. Are you ready? Let's shop. We are starting off with the florals with all the stems. They still have a good amount of florals left. $10 for this one right here. The berries, they're icy, there's greenery. This is one of the really long stems. And remember, it's all 60% off, including the florals. And so all the prices I'm going to be showing you are the original price. They are 60% off. $15 for this one right here. If you love berries and the red and the iciness, they have plenty for you right now at 60 off. This one I don't even remember seeing before it all went on 60% off. $25 for this one. Like, that pine cone is gigantic. It is a smaller stem, like it's not as long, but it's good. It has a lot going on. Same for this one. I really don't remember this one either. Look at all that iciness. Love that. And I love a pine cone. Like, that's always going to be a thing for me. 19 for this one, original price. That's a good one. That's one of my favorites. This is another one of my favorites. Like, how good is this? Very neutral. 22. It's good. Like, they usually put the florals at 40, maybe 50% off. So the fact that it's 60 right now is really, really good. It's going to go down further, like to 70, 75, maybe. Okay. So you could possibly wait for that. Look at this greenery. Like, you see how much of that is left? Of course, this is my local Hobby Lobby. Yours might be a little bit different with different inventory. This one is $11 right here. But I always feel like if one store has a certain particular thing left, like a lot of it, it's highly likely that it might be the same somewhere else. This one is 12. It is also nice and green, but it does have that glitter. So not 100% my pleasure, but hey, here it is. Now here is like the real touch stem. It's very skimpy, but there is a time and a place. $7. I actually like that. I love a skimpy tree, so I could see myself liking a stem like this where it doesn't have a lot going on. In fact, I know that I do like that. This is a shorter one. Again, pine cones. This one does not have the glitter. $13. That's the original price. Don't forget. Do you see the background too? Like, do you see all that is left? These, I don't remember seeing these either. Granted, we haven't been here in a little bit. $12. So my store definitely got a lot more of the holiday stems since the last time I was here, because the last time I remember seeing the holiday stems, it was not like this. It was not like this. They also have these without the greenery, just the red berries. And then, of course, they have some Disco Christmas left. I can't believe that they had Disco Christmas with all these colors either. Like the pink and that teal. Okay, I see you, Disco Christmas. $11. It's really actually 12, $11.99. This one, I believe, is the same stem we saw before, but I was very confused. I was like, wait, did we see this one? I wasn't sure. I feel like it's a little bit different. It actually might be. It's 22. Is it? You tell me. Like, did the other one have pine cones? Either way, here it is again. That's how good it is. Okay, let's say that that's what it really is. It's very, very good. Look at all of this. They have a lot left at 60 off. So if you already know like your vibes, what you're gonna do for next year, now's the time. Here's what they have left of the Christmas trees. $200 for this one. Original price, $330. So again, the trees are also on sale for 60% off. This one is $600, but it was $1,000. This is like a really tall tree. Another $200 tree. It has little pine cones. That's a slim tree too. Okay, the Grinch. Can I tell you something about the Grinch and the decor at Hobby Lobby? This piece right here is $200. Now, there is so much Grinch left at my store. I was shocked. Like, why is there so much Grinch left? Is it that they overstocked and then like now they didn't get to sell it all? This piece right here is $80 original price. Could that be why? Is it because it was priced so high? Or is it just that they like overdid it because it's been so popular and they kind of like overshot it maybe? $200 for this, what I want to say is a lantern, right? Right? A lamp post. I love the greenery on it. It's very nice. Look at all the Grinch stuff up there. All the pillows, you know. There's a bunch of mats left. When it comes to the Grinch line, if you like the Grinch and you're missing pieces or there's more that you want to do or you know that you want to do it next year for the first time or what have you, now's the time. They have the mat. They have all those pieces we saw. And believe me, there's more. Probably watching Christmas movies. I love this mat. Like, this is the cutest thing. That is probably me. I love watching Christmas movies. It is so my vibe. $150 for this piece. I remember seeing it when we were at Myrtle Beach. Remember that? Look at how many they have left at the store in Charleston. What? So many. And it's so pretty. I really love it. But again, $150. That is a little bit steep. So could that be the reason? It's interesting. I had to move this cart out of the way because I was like, look, it's like a whole garden of mailboxes. It is $100. It's cute. It's very cute. And then, of course, I present to you the ladder. It never fails. I could not do a walkthrough through Hobby Lobby without a ladder being in my way. So there's the ladder. This piece right here, the little birdhouse, very, very cute. Remember these trees? Original price $400. If you're interested, there it is on clearance. It's gigantic too. Lots of ornaments left. So here's the thing. These are Robert Stewart, is it? Robert, you know what I mean. The ones with the black tag. Is it Stanley? Robert Stanley. I said Stewart. Wow. This is another one of his pieces too. Lots of ornaments left, guys. So again, going back to what I was trying to tell you before is that if you wait for the 70 or 75% off, I at least at my store, whenever I've done that, look at that galvanized action. A little Merry Christmas galvanized, huge sign, by the way. Here's like a little bit of the prices, like so you could get an idea of what the sale price is. Everything will be gone. Everything will be gone. It's basically what will happen at my store. I have tried to wait in the past, and by the time I go, it's like one aisle of a bunch of broken items by the time it gets to 75. I think 60% off is pretty decent, really, especially if there's something you really want. That's just my opinion, of course. You know, take it or leave it. I'm just here to show you the things, and I just think that at 60% off, it's pretty good. If you really want to get something like, you know, that you've been keeping an eye on and now it happens to still be on sale. $38 for that Santa. I hadn't seen that one before. Now, this one I have seen, and I love it. I love this Santa frame, artwork, what have you. And actually, speaking of frames, it is framed, and I love that. $160 original price. Like, that's my thing now. I've made the mistake in the past to purchase artwork that's not framed, and I regret that because it just looks so much nicer when it's framed. It looks nice and polished and finished. $95 for that wintry scene right there. Here's another Grinch item. See what I mean? And there's still more. Like there's a whole Grinch aisle with a bunch of Grinch stuff. And I was just like, what is going on? How come so much of the Grinch stuff didn't sell? This piece right here, the Polar Express, does it not look like the Polar Express? But it wasn't framed. It would have been so much nicer if it was framed. Here's what they have going on with the garland. Lots of garlands left, y'all. Especially this like snowy one. Snowy. The flocked, if you will. And again, your store might have some different stuff, but this is what's trending in the clearance section. Here's the Grinch garland, and they do have the wreath as well left. We're gonna see it in a little bit. It's the Christmas jingle, guys. This is it. This is it. We're not gonna hear these Christmas jingles till next year. Isn't it sad? Listen to that happy belling. And this one is really belling so good. Love that. Next year. We won't hear it until next year. Lots of the black garlands left, a lot of the black decor. There was still a lot of like black and white ornaments as well. I've always loved that garland right there. It just has such a cozy, like, wintry vibe to it. That's it. That's all the belling for 2024, guys. We are not going to hear the Christmas bells until next year, which, by the way, I do want to say this is probably my last video till after Christmas. I say probably because one never knows, but it's highly likely that this is definitely, look at the earrings, y'all. $4. They are not earrings, JK, but I always think of like those are chandelier earrings whenever I see them. But yeah, my plan is for this to be the last Christmas and just my last video in general before Christmas, because I will be on a Royal Caribbean cruise for Christmas. Yay. By the way, the star garland, obsessed in gold. This is the garland that I wanted to get for this year. It's $19. It is sold out. It's been sold out for a while now. Look at how many they have in the silver. There was a lot of silver items left and not a lot of gold. So gold was huge, I guess, and silver, not so much. They also have a lot of tinsel left. Look at that. Tinsel was like one of my things that I thought that I would do this year, but with all the things that are happening with us for Christmas, look at these. I didn't want to commit to all of that. I love these. I really think I want to get those and like use them next year. And we're going to see those again. Look at all the silver stuff. You see what I mean? But yes, we are going on a cruise. We will be on the cruise on Christmas Day. And so my plan is for my next video after this one to be the day after Christmas, Thursday. So look for my next video after this one on Thursday. Before then, we're going to take like a 3-day break because I will be on the cruise. And I'm hoping to like it. This is going to be our first time on Royal Caribbean. We've taken other cruises, but not Royal Caribbean. I hear really, really good things. It's Utopia of the Seas, their newest ship, and we're really, really excited. If you like cruising, let me know. What cruises have you been on? And, you know, have you been on Royal? Do you love it? All the things. All the things. Look at all the ribbons. The ribbons. Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon? Look at that like nice little vintagey Santa. That's another one that I've been loving this year. I told you guys, you know, like all things vintage, Christmas and Santa. I really love that. Speaking of vintage Santa, look at this one. This is a good one. And so I've been having, since I didn't do full blown, I feel like for me this year, I didn't truly fully decorate. And that was all on purpose. Again, there's a lot of like moving pieces to all of this year, and us planning on being away for Christmas. That's why I didn't want to do too much. $35 for the Santa. And so I keep thinking about next year, next year, next year. And like, I either want to do the tinsel or maybe the vintage. That has been a big one. I want to kind of do vintage. I know this is crazy. It's not even Christmas yet. And I'm talking about Christmas for next year. But you got to think ahead sometimes, especially for the clearance. That has always been my thing here. I've always told you guys, like, that's when I love to shop for any kind of holiday. Is after the holiday. Look at this cow. She has her earring. She has her little star. She's doing it. She is ready for the holiday. Like, too cute. Mostly because of those bells. Like the bell earring. Like, I couldn't. Look at the Oh Holy Night music sheet. $28. This is the time to get it. They had so many left. So many. I have my eye on this. I have my eye on the paper ornaments. These are the things that I'm looking to possibly purchase. I really need to, after this vacation, hopefully they will still have these items when I get back and I'll be able to like grab them. I felt like it was safe to not grab them right now. I could possibly regret that. Wouldn't be the first time, $50 for this piece. But I figured I will wait until I get back and go back and see if they still have them. Plus, also, sometimes I like to think about it, which is why I'm putting all this thought into next year. Because I'm like, which one do I want to commit to? Or like, what do I want to do? Vintage Christmas? Tinsel? Or what, or like the paper ornaments, but that could always be anything. Like I can even combine some of that. I feel like the paper ornaments could go with vintage Christmas as well. Look at the Nutcracker. He was doing it this year, and there he is. If you want to do that theme next year, you could get him at 60% off this year. The little red truck. We didn't see a lot of little red trucks this year, guys. The little red truck trend, I feel like, yes, we saw it. Every store had their own little version of it, but it wasn't as much as like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like it has died down some. This was another really good piece, in my opinion. $33. I like that one. Here are my favorite picks, the bells. If you've seen my walkthrough last year, this year, I've used those bells. I love them. Did I buy a few more this year? I think I did. Look, those were like the only ones left. Those are very, very popular, but they have a lot left when it comes to the picks. This is both sides of the aisle. So many on clearance. Look at those red icy ones. And then these. I fell in love with these this year. I told you guys before. I realized that if I'm like, when I like a red, it has to be that nice, deep burgundy red, aka the Damaris red. And if it has that little like iciness to it, even better. Like that's like the cherry on top. Chef's kiss. Love the church. This one is so pretty. And then there's this guy. This one has everything going on now that I look at it really well. $45. It has the barn. It has the snowman. It has the tree. It has the little house, the little birdhouse looking one. Merry and bright, joy to the world. If you love a wordy sign, they have them. And then I found more garland. There's still a lot. Moral of the story, there's still a lot of items left at 60% off. So again, that's my reasoning for like, now's the time, Before I forget, Merry Christmas to you all. I am wishing you the bestest, merriest of Christmases. There are those paper ornaments, guys. The colors are also like so perfect, like the neutrals, the browns and the beige. So good. Again, Merry Christmas. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have like the best Christmas ever with friends and family. Enjoy, eat lots of good food, do all the things. And just so you know, I love you guys. I appreciate you so, so much all year round, not just during Christmas, but now's the time sometimes where we kind of actually say these types of things to each other. And so here it is, $55 for this like real touch wreath. It's like a medium size. It's not huge. Do you see the Grinch wreath? I told you. What is happening? I need to know. Do you guys like the Grinch? Did you decorate in the Grinch theme and whatnot? That's not my vibe. I love the Grinch as like what it is, but not for Christmas. Like decorating as for the Grinch vibe for Christmas is not my thing. Here's that aisle. And the aisle was popular. But I also think that a lot of people were looking at the Grinch items because there were so many of it left. Like because there was so much to choose from still. These presents, I used to love these. I still like them. It's just that I'm not like as interested in decorating with them anymore. But I do love the way they look. And there's still quite a few left to choose from. Get back in there. I did drop one. God forbid. If you know, you know. This one is metal right here. They still have tree toppers left. This angel I like. There's snowflakes, stars, snowy ones, non-snowy ones. And then I found even more garland. Of course, they still have the mushroom one left. If you like the mushroom vibes, they have that one at 60% off. I own that one with the tassels because I love a tassel. And these wood ones are really good to put on the tree. Very Merry Christmas to you. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.